Hi, welcome to Penny's Crafty Creations. Thanks for taking time out every day to hang out, chit chat, craft, and create with me. Today is hashtag Deck the Year, and that is where you take a deck of cards and you alter one every week for a year. So today I'm going to do the King of Spades, and it's an open collaboration. You can jump in and jump out anytime you like. You don't have to do all the weeks if you don't want to. And there are a few channels that are taking part in it. They are Martha Makes Art, Kim's Inspired Life, Crafts and Tea with JanetKay, Susan's Heartstrings, Crafting Rose, Sassy Southern NC Girl, A Bullet for My Snail Mail, and Scrapbooks and Memories. I apologize again for my lovely little ladies. They always gotta chime in at some point during my video. So what I want to do this time is I'm going to do it a little bit differently. I kind of want to chop it up. So I am going to cut out the king part, and we'll save that for another time. And I kind of just want to dress it up a little bit, but I want to remove that king. And boy, that guy does not want to come out very easily, does he? So one thing I like about doing this collab is there are so many varied artists taking part, and all of their work is absolutely gorgeous. They are all different, and I really truly appreciate everybody that has participated. This card does not want to cut very well, or my knife doesn't. Maybe I'm not pushing down enough. Their work is so beautiful, and you can check them out by checking out the hashtag or go to their channels. I link them down below, and I have a playlist on my channel that has all the different weeks on there. Okay, we've got that on there. So I've got three different two twin shoes and a tag that I had left from doing a masterboard last week, and I think I want to use the tag maybe, or do I want to cut down the twinchy? I think I'm gonna use the tag for this one. Yeah, I think I'm gonna use the tag. And what I want to do is I want to have it be a little bit floral around the edges. So I'm just gonna rip the piece of this paper, and it's I received it as a gift. It's this one here. I think they have it at Hobby Lobby, but I'm not 100% sure, but they do have it there maybe. So what I want to do is I want to take my thin tape here and go around the edges, because that's the only part that I want to have it on. And I apologize for the background noise. Again, there is a motorcycle week going on here, and it's the 100th anniversary where I live, so as you can imagine, it's quite noisy. Okay, so we've got that, and we'll go ahead and remove just the backing on here. Sometimes I have a difficult time with this part on some of these double-sided tapes, because sometimes they don't want to stick to the card, so you got to really work at that paper. There we go. And I think I'm just gonna wing it this time, because the title of my masterboard was Wings and Things, and if I remember, I will link that down below for you. And I kind of want to rip it up a little bit more, because I don't want to waste any of the paper. I know I ripped a big piece, but I'm going to do something else with that. So I'm just going to push that down, and then come in with my scissors, and we'll cut that off. So I'm just kind of winging this one as well. I just like to see where it's going to take me when I do these things, and if I'm going to like it or not. So we'll place this one over on this side. Good thing is about this one is, you know, the tissue paper isn't sticking very well until I like burnish it down. And I missed a little spot there on the bottom, so we'll just burnish that down too. Give it a good push down. And then just go ahead and cut that. Right off of there. So I'm liking how it's looking so far. That looks really pretty on the outside trim there. And I do realize I have some on the inside, but that's okay. I'll just give it a little snip. Just like so. And then we'll just fold that over to the back. And we'll just take a little bit of that tape again. And we'll push it down. And we'll just fold that over, and it kind of dresses up the back as well. So we have two little pieces on the top here. So I'm just going to cut this one up a little bit there. And we'll do the same for the top. We'll push that down as well, just like that. So we're covering it completely all the way around like a frame. And now I could have done this where I put it on first and then cut it, but I just wanted to use those lines that were on the king. I thought it gave a great portion of what I wanted to have on here. And then we'll go ahead and snip away this excess here, and any excess we find on the top as well. Like I have a little bit of an overhang there, so we'll just go ahead and snip that. And I'm not really worried about the overhangs because they are going to be taken care of in the next step. So we'll fold that over as well. And we'll fold that. So I'm going to go with a sideways view this week. We're going to go sideways. So I have a little bit of overhang right there too. That one kind of snuck up on me. Alright, so we have a little bit of an overhang, but that's not a problem. We're just going to tuck that down. And we'll tuck that in as well, because the next piece is some tape. And I apologize for the noise of the tape, but it is a part that I want. So the king kind of fit perfectly as a background. So have that tape there. I think that paper's on the back side of it. Yeah. And I can't really see it that well, but that's okay. I think we're good. Before I push that one down, I'm going to tuck that end in. And I'm going to push all the way around and then hold it up. You can see I have that tape on there really nicely. So I'm going to turn my card just like that. So I have a little bit of a window going around it, and then I'm just going to fold that tape forward. And then I'm just going to take another piece of, a smaller piece of tape, not that big. And I'm just going to lay that right over that. So that's going to cover all those stickies that we had around the edges. And it kind of gives the appearance that that little card in there is floating. And then I'm just working my edges around. It makes it a little bit flimsy, but I can put my little label here that I have for the ATC cards, because this is the perfect size for an ATC card. And what I'm doing with them is I'm taking lanyard hooks, and I was just popping holes in them, but I'm taking lanyard hooks. So these are all the cards that I've done, and I've put them onto a book ring. This one is full, so I can't fit any more on this one here, but this is a full one. So I can go back and see all of my cards that I have done, and they're in order of the week I've done them. And some of them do have twinchies with them. So I'm starting a new ring. So what I'm doing is I'm taking a lanyard hook, just a regular lanyard hook, and I'm punching a hole in the piece here somewhere on here, and I have my hole punch here somewhere. So I'm just picking a corner, and I kind of like this one up here where all that black is. So I'm just popping that hole in there, and then I'm taking my lanyard hook. And a trick with these, if you're got flimsy fingers like me sometimes, you could use your pliers and just grip it a little bit, and that will help you get in there. So you don't want to grip it too much because you don't want to bend it, but it gives you enough to put that in there, just like that. So then I'm taking my hook and I'm just popping them on there, just like that. So once I've done that, then I'm taking this a big clip I have, and I'm just popping it onto the handle, because I'm using a metal rack that I have over in the corner that I put everything on. So all of my rings here will be really pretty together at the end of the year. And I think I might need to go up on this one here, because it's a little bit smaller, and we still have so many weeks left to this. So that is my card for this week. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video.